Okay, Well, we got plenty of that for now. Got our brass we needed. You know what? I'm going to... Okay, I'm going to dump a lot of this into chests. Anything tool related, it's not going in there. Honestly, even the stuff I just made can go in there. That's a tool relation. Magma dirt. Start of this. Cool. That is nice. So that can be done. We need... Honestly, we need this back along with some logs. Do 4 for now. And my axe. It gives us brass casings. A train casing. Deploy. Apparently you can get it at the Echo. The machinist. Oh, it's by taking this and one of these. There we go. And then we gotta take this back to spawn. Okay, and I let the portal close. Haha, that's funny. That's the wrong portal. Spawn. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do reset spawn. Actually, this is the wrong. That's the wrong one. We need to go to the machinist. Lore. Actually, they said they updated the tones.
That entropy manipulator should have enough energy to convert some stone into lava.
They kind of. Oh, we recognize they did that one. Okay. Back here, we can actually see.
We'll need a super powerful alloy that's usually only obtainable via the world engine. Problem is, yours is too weak to handle the infusion method, even if you had the resources. Our records show there are corrupted vaults out there.
It's talking about going to the vaults. Find and explore the vault and infuse the train casing with an alloy that you find. Bring me 20 of those alloy infused casings. So it's at home. Can I do slash set? At home. Home. So now if I use the home portal. Awesome. It's no longer right on top of that, it looks like. Yeah, we're good. That got annoying to kept getting posted in there. Okay, so back to here. So do that. Did I actually? Yeah, I did collect it. You can teleport to. Gotta be within a couple blocks. So let's see. that way. And now that one of you spawned. An iron stick. Delightful dirt. Don't need any heads. Mycelium. Let's do an E. U. Anchor 1. U. That one. And what about the sheep? Noise. Helps if I spell sheep correctly. Entity animal chicken. You can mute that too. Where is the entity? Enderman. That? No. Not sure what that was. Entities level up. I don't see the sheep one. Is it you? Okay, they just literally renamed it. Okay. I was literally just looking for a sheep one. Okay, so shadow steel is dark steel. It requires the next step. Okay. After the next step, then we can get it in here just with a single dark steel getting 32 with a little bit of stress probably. Yeah, it requires 32 RPM. Not bad. And then we have to bring that to him. I don't know if we have enough time in this episode to go do that at the moment. Let's see. Let's get some other questions collected stuff out of the way. We have a lava chicken. That will be useful. Get some more minis here. An observer. Not bad. Not something I specifically needed at the moment. What are we at? Apparently we've played for 10 hours. Where are we? It says I have something in the stab, doesn't it? Yeah, gearing up. I just don't see the little red thing. I don't know. There's that. None of those. None of those. It's none of these. Oh, it's right there. Uzziar's Nouveau book. Okay. Probably same thing here. Give us some pedestals. He wants us to get the spell table. Eventually, maybe. Our Nouveau is pretty cool. That's a void upgrade. I just collapsed that entire thing? Not what I was going for at the moment. Sag mill? Yeah, that comes in handy. What's the other one I want? Oh, a slice. Is this really actually used for much? The Z logic controller, a diode, ender resistor, a zombie encoder. Not terrible. A Z logic controller comes in handy pretty nicely. But nothing I can need right away. So I think that's all the ones we need to collect. Anything resource gathering. The only one we haven't set up yet, and that's because we have to go to one of these. Get it? And that's because we need that engineering block there to make a demiologist. More logic stuff. It wants us to make the hammer, and that one will be done. So, magic power. What we got for power? So we have wireless transfer. Wireless transfer power, optional quest, ender cells, player transfer. Flux controller. Question is, how do we get flux in? What is the recipe for flux? It's some power, some sky dust, and some redstone dust. Gets us 2 flux. But it requires us to have the 64K, which we already did that, but it also requires us to have the Intercell Nitro to the structure before we could do anything. So nothing we can actually do at the moment, so shucks. I was hoping. This is the Intercell. Yeah, the Nitro Intercell. Which takes another star. Which means we got to kill the Wither, which is always fun. Of course, there's some packs I've played where I didn't even have to kill it myself. It just kind of gets did. Now, Nautilus Shell. That might be something if I can get one. That's really the only thing there. Block of raw gold. That's not hard to get. The magnets. Also not hard to get. Which I really want me a magnet. A block wand. Swap 2 simple blocks with as. Oh, it's a block swapper. A time wand. Using time crystals, you can make the time wand. This uses time fluid to speed up any block it used on. What? What mod is this from? Just Dire Things. Oh. Okay. I might have to take a look at that this one. And that is just like Dire. I watch him a lot. That's just like him to create something that has basically like a watch of flowing time. He loves that watch. Let's see. Enter boxes. Sorry, I'm getting distracted here. Just kind of seeing what we all have. Snad, yeah, we need to do that. Moving mobs. kind of ready to do that already. Tier 2, we can't do too much. We have to finish up this line, which I think I honestly want to save for next episode so we can dive into the thing. So what I'm actually going to do here is call it end. I know this last couple minutes was kind of boring, us just kind of going through everything. But thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, make sure you guys like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye. Hello guys, and welcome back to StoneBlock 4. Today we are in episode 10. Looks like this bee is stuck on there. Oh, he got away. Cool. I want to put one of these chests down and get some of this in here. See what else we got. Okay, good way to start the episode here. Free stuff. Okay, so what we're going to do is, first of all, we're going to set up some storages. So I'm going to put 6 here for now. And then what I want to do is look at this mod. And then we want to look at you. So these are uncraftable. We have to buy them. They're all uncraftable, aren't they? Yes, they all have to be bought. Which one has it though? The quartermaster does. Okay, well, today's project, actually, we're gonna break this dirt here in the center. I do have some stone. Today's project is to set this up. Let's see. I need the chest. Give me the chest. There's the chest. Okay, there we go. Let's head to spawn real quick. We need to stop by 2 different ones to finish up the storages of today. That's the wrong one. Let's go buy the magic one first, because I'm afraid this is probably going to be the most expensive one to buy. The awakening charm. There we are. We need one of those. And then now we'll stop by the quartermaster. These are like 10. 1, 2. I'm going to have 12 of them to do that. We'll start with 6. I'll start with 6. Why was I stuck? Oh. It'll be fine there. It has to have 2 to upgrade. That's fine. We'll have to do some more missions. But I think that's some good storage for basic. At least for the moment. Okay, that's the arcane pedestal. That's not what we're going to need. So back to ours. Kind of went on a side quest there. We need the... Search with a B. Brazier. I think that's how you say it. Where is it at? Word tool. Yeah, that word for it. Do 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 do. Source jars. Aha! There it is. Nope, that's not it. That's the volcanic. Is that it? Yes. That's it. I will name trader. Are you useful? Kind of. How do I get that? BRS8TZ. Fiber. Honey. How much honey do I have? I have one there. Two there. I have one there. I have enough honey to do what I need to do. We might just take a side quest real quick, because Silk Touch would be nice. Actually, different side quest. Can I pick you up with this? Different side quest. I don't know if that's gonna change his loot, but we'll keep a wandering trader in there for now. Okay, we needed to make this. I need 3 gold. We need 4 view. We need my big crafting grid. And then this should be everything. Awesome. We're gonna stick that there. The other thing we need is I need some more leather. I have more leather. I have that to make paper. Do I have coal in one of these chests? Yes, I do. You take this. Oops. Uses. Cutting board. Hammer. Coal. Black dye. Awesome. And then we need a feather. Which I have gotten plenty of feathers. Some Z. Paper. Book. Quill. Charm of Awakening. Throw the book in there. Maybe we just have to wait for this to do its job. Oh, I got to hit it again. Haha, that's funny. And then that goes there. And then we can use this wand and set these positions. And these can be set too. So, awesome. Now all we have to do is, which I'll do off camera, we just have to transfer everything over into these chests. This is going to be a lot better for our beginning storage. Now, one thing I thought about I want to get done today, but we should have actually started semi a while back. Drop some glass here. And what we'll do is, this is a solid wall. Oops. Good. I'll fix the wall. That's not what I want. I want the hopper here. Then that there. Grab. It will be nice to put a torch in here. And where is my... Oh, it's right there. I was about... I went blind and then stupid at the same time. Okay. There we are. There's that. Then I want a barrel. I want you there. Get you out of there. Grab our eggs. Dock you in there. And then what I want to do is kind of pile up here. And dig 3 back. There we go. I don't think my luck is ever going to get that great again. That's not eggs. I want eggs. I want to see how many of these we can actually get. Since we can get more chickens we can get, the more eggs we can get back in return. So awesome. So put one there. Come on. At least one more. Not even one. Duck. That's fine. We'll have plenty of eggs. As soon as this thing matures and starts laying eggs. As I get more eggs, I'll do that again. That's fine. Okay, so that's knocked off our list of to-dos. That is, what else we gotta do here? That's all the way done, including that. No. Okay. I do need to build this. It involves getting Ferris, which is this, which is this, which is this. Which I think we have everything for that. We have a piece of dirt, of course. No, I only got 1 rotten flesh. I'd have to check. Nope, that's leather. Yeah, I only got 1 rotten flesh, so kind of out of books until I kind of set a mod farm back up again. Not completely out of the books, just semi. So this is the quest line for today. Obsidian plates. We need just to melt obsidian, looks like. Also, just mix obsidian in there. Either way would not be terrible. honestly, with what I have, like this. There we go. And then if I go get a... Actually, I won't need that. I will need... We can do something... I might shut off that event too. Do something like this. And just mine it. Which takes a minute with pickaxe. And then I reset this thing up in here. Did I just melt this? What it says? I thought it said it could be melted. Oh, yep. It just takes a minute. We're good. We'll let that do its job. Sorry about that, guys. Bronze. Dust. Zinc that way. Or an alloy smelter. 1 to 2. Either way, it's a 1 to 2 recipe. How much is just an alloy smelter to build? I think we can do all that. I'm gonna say iron gears. Just open a thing up here. Iron gears. Grab me a stack of cobblestone. Back to this. Iron gears. That's my 2. Need 3 of you. Grains of Aphinian 4 iron, which I need 4 of you. Flint and steel. And then we'll find some more iron here in just a second. That's nice. Now, iron, on the other hand. Furnace? No, I must have collected it. I thought I had some processed. Besides what was in my inventory. I guess not. We'll just go grab some. Nope, that's the input. There's the output. Iron, 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 iron. K, 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 K. I love the netherite furnace. I'm just gonna grab that. Okay, I think the last thing we need is just a piece of obsidian. Oh, and that's not too hard to get. The point of vein mining. You just gonna take forever and a day to get this back. Awesome. And then let's see, can do it right here. Just gotta make the core. And do that. I think the only thing we have to make is the capacitor. Yeah, we just gotta get a capacitor because I don't think we have one. Cap. Yeah, no, we don't have a capacitor, so. Let's see. Basic capacitor. This might be a little hard to do because it's an ender pearl. This isn't too hard. Okay. So basic. We just need some gold nuggets. And some more grains of infinity. And a couple pieces of copper. Copper on me. Copper, copper, copper. Where did I put the copper? I really gotta organize all this. Fine, copper. I'll do this and then I'll find my actual copper that I left somewhere. Copper. More gravel needs to be grabbed. Like that. Like that. Gold dust might be the only thing that's kind of a pain in the butt to get. I say kind of a pain in the butt, I mean completely a pain in the butt. So we're stuck with the regular capacitor for now, that's fine. Why aren't you charging? Capacitor. Disable. Oh, because I don't think there's any power coming into this cable. That's a problem. There we go. I didn't put the output on ever. That's funny. Okay, these are on the to-do list eventually. Okay. So, the alloy. This. Zinc and copper. One to... zinc, 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 zinc. Zinc. Okay. Some bar. No, this isn't super fast, so we're just gonna let that process. The other thing we gotta do is get to just a brass casing, so we don't need to do anything extra there. This, we should have everything for that now. It took, oh, no. We'll just make a whole bunch of these. Might as well. Oh, it's not taking much at all to do this.